Consumers want something more than just bland commercialism.
They tend not to solve for the best outcome for the customer.
And the reason every bank doesn't work like that is that they're focused on selling mortgages, not on making people's day-to-day lives easier and simpler. For me, being customer-centric is obsessing about the customer every minute of the day.
I think that the customer-first approach is something which has absolutely led to the success of a number of early-stage businesses.
Yes, it's important that the customers buy into the vision. Fintech is all about that big connection with the consumer.
In every decision you make, you start with the customer and how they think and feel and reason, their hopes and dreams, their fears and anxieties, and then going out of your way to address those things, even when it's not a profit center or a revenue driver or an established financial product.
But in any industry where you have a few players which dominate that particular industry, they tend not to solve for the best outcome for the customer. They tend to solve for the best outcome for them as a group.
Consumers and employees now want an awful lot more from their suppliers. It's not just banking that's going through this big transformation, it's every other industry where consumers and employees want something more than just bland commercialism.
A really convenient tip is going and talking to customers and asking them questions about their money. And they will tell you all sorts of things that they are hopeful about and worried about and cause them stress and fear and anxiety. And then you just make a big list of them and then you start knocking them off one by one in the way you design and develop your, I won't use the word product because bankers think that means mortgage, your user experience. That doesn't mean what color your button is. It means like, what kind of problems do you think really hard about solving?
I really do believe there's an ability to actually align customer first and actually good long-term business practices. And I think that's what a lot of today's entrepreneurs are focused on, rather than necessarily some of the practices which have been evident at the much larger banks.
So better for customers is this wow feeling, right? When, I don't know, you used to use bicycle, to go from point A to point B, and then you drive, right, a car, right? So this is kind of wow effect, 10 times better experience. So that's what we're trying to achieve with our products.
Simple things like, tell me the day before a direct debit comes out so I can make sure there's money available and let me retry it. If I lose my card, it's so annoying to have this choice between, do I phone up and cancel it and be without a card for 7 days? Or do I take the risk that maybe it's down the side of my chair and I might find it, so I don't want to cancel it? And it's like,
every time I have an email from a customer or listening to a call at our contact center, I realize that we're touching real people's lives.
People see that, it's like, yes, of course, why doesn't every bank work like that? And the reason every bank doesn't work like that, until they've started replicating us, is that they're focused on selling mortgages, not on making people's day-to-day lives easier and simpler. So it's go and talk to your customers and listen to them and figure out the things that they're griping about and then fix those things. It's like, it's not rocket science.